What's going on, guys? This is Cody from KNC Vapor. I'm going to start doing a little video log. I'm going to try to do them every other day or every day whenever I get a chance up here at the shop. But I'm going to start a little video segment called Cody's Random Reviews. So basically every night I'm going to try my best to review products that are either have already been out on the market for a while or newer products that are coming into the shop pretty soon. Right now what I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is I'm going to be reviewing the Archon Atomizer. Now, I'm a little late to the game on this one, but in my personal opinion, this is all over. This is subjective, but my personal opinion, this is the best RDA on the market of 2015. I mean, the flavor's on point with it. Cloud production is definitely on point with it. Airflow, I mean, everything is just absolutely perfect about this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. So starting off, big shout out to CCI. They're the guys who manufacture this RDA. That's actually what I'm using right now. These things are absolutely phenomenal. For the price point you get an authentic RDA for. I remember back in the day, you couldn't get an authentic RDA for under $65 that was worth the shit. You had to get clones and everything else, but nowadays there's so many new RDAs out there that are authentic that are actually worth buying. That they're only maybe 40 bucks, and that's about what this retails for. They're absolutely phenomenal. I highly recommend them to any new user, or definitely, you know, if you want to call yourself a pro out there, you know, I highly recommend it to anybody out there. So starting off, Archon, definitely, you can get it stock in either stainless steel, white, or you can get it in black, which I'm out of the black ones right now. But another cool thing about it is this thing just has so many different accessories with it, man. You can get the barrels in green, gold, purple, orange. I've got them in pink. You can get them in like the acid dip, like the neochrome look into them. You can get this thing in just about any type of design you want for your personal preference. You can get the cloudy cap specifically made for the Archon. This thing is absolutely phenomenal, man. It's got a super wide bore on it, man. Comes with the extra O-rings for it. The airflow on these things is already phenomenal because right off the bat, it does come with a wide bore drip tip as well. Another thing that it comes with is it also comes with, instead of using the stainless steel drip tip that it normally comes with, it does come with a Delrin wide bore tip to match, which also works just as well. I've noticed that the stainless steel tips do tend to heat up around your warmer builds, but if you are interested, it does come with a 510 drip tip adapter so that you can use this on top, or you can use this if you're just into the usual, the shorter drip tips. I've seen a lot of those going out there these days. So you can use your stock drip tip if you do prefer on these things. But inside the little bag of goodies that it comes with, it does come with a couple of coils. It comes with the Phillips and flathead screwdriver inside of it. Comes with extra insulators. Comes with a copper replacement center post. Comes with a little bit of cotton inside of there. I've used that cotton already. It's not too bad. Comes with extra screws for this thing. I mean, the options are unlimited for this thing. And including, you can get, when it comes stock, you can get the 3-post RDA deck right here, which already has the stainless steel center post inside of it. Really, really nice, man. Adjustable center post on the bottom of it, copper center post with a peak insulator. Absolutely phenomenal. Or, this is my personal preference, what I'm using right now, you can get the 2-post replacement deck for it, which also has really been proven to show a lot of really good results. Makes your coil build super, super clean. Absolutely love this thing. It's got flathead grub screws on the side of it. If you can see it right there. I'm trying to get it to focus in. Okay. She doesn't want to focus, but oh well. So anyway, you guys get the point. This thing is a phenomenal RDA, man. With a 2-post deck, it's got a super deep juice well. I haven't personally measured it, but I definitely say it's around at least 4 millimeters to 5 millimeters deep. This thing is absolutely great. I love this thing to death, man. I mean, you can get really, really clean builds like the one I've got. I've got a dual vertical build. By the way, it does help aid in doing vertical builds. If you guys are still into those these days, I'm not 100% sure. But I mean, this thing absolutely vapes phenomenal. Airflow on it is completely amazing. Check this out. Absolutely on flavor. The point is phenomenal as well. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention these guys right here. You can also upgrade this RDA if you want to. If you don't prefer the 2-post or the 3-post deck, you can get 2-post replacements, so you can have that T-post on the inside of it right there. The changing out of the T-post is fairly simple. In all honesty, I'm not a fan of the T-post just because I've had problems with them in the past on spinning. No, other than that, not too many problems. They work pretty well. But center post may spin a little bit, even if you don't torque it down all the way. But that's why I prefer the 2-post. Even the 3-post is fantastic as well. But definitely get your hands on one of these things, guys. I mean, I hope to see this RDA out there for quite a while. These things are absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. And I don't know if you guys are curious or not, if you guys give a shit. This is the Clown e-liquid line. Not something that we carry here at the shop, but this stuff is phenomenal. I'll give a shout out to Clown e-liquids out there. These guys were at Vape Summit. We checked them out at their booth, man. I love all their flavors because they're named after evil clowns, and I'm a huge horror movie buff. This one right here, this is Pennywise. This is I believe this is watermelon, blueberry bubblegum, and raspberry cotton candy, so it's definitely there to touch your sweet tooth. Absolutely phenomenal juice. All right, and let's move on to the next RDA I'm talking about. This RDA right now, this is what's known as the Fishbone RDA. Again, another authentic product, definitely bang for the buck. These things retail for about $35 here. They retail for about $35 online as well. They're absolutely fantastic. One thing I love about this thing more than anything else is, for one, it has, I don't know if you guys can see that super clear, but there is top airflow on this thing, so all your airflow comes directly from the top. So you really won't ever have to worry about, in my personal opinion, this thing is virtually leak proof. Like, you can over drip this thing and not have any problems with it. So right off the bat, let's see. Another one of my favorite features of this thing is that it's got a 2-post deck. 2-post decks, in my personal opinion, I hope to see more RDA manufacturers out there to start manufacturing these, just because they're so simple to work with. They make building so much easier for everything else out there. And for one, this has the 2-post deck right there. And another cool feature is that it has, let's see if I'm trying to get it to focus again. Let's see. Oh, don't want to focus. Anyway, this has Phillips heads, grub screws on the inside of it, which make things a lot easier than having to carry around that stupid hex key all the time. It just makes things a lot easier. Another really cool feature about this is that it has a completely solid ceramic base to it right here. Another thing that's really awesome. Really doesn't trap a lot of heat, and any heat that it does, it disperses extremely quick. This thing does have a triple O-ring on the base of it right here, so you're not going to have to worry about any juice spilling out of this thing whatsoever. The only really con I have to this device right here is that it's not as easy to drip directly through the top, just because of the way that the drip tip is designed. Through the top right here, because of that top airflow, it's all pulling the airflow from around this ring right here, versus just being able to drip straight through. It's kind of blocked off here at the top. I suppose you could, but all your juice is going to leak out and not really get on your coils, so I think that might be a little bit of an issue, but again, that is a subjective con. I haven't really had any problems with this right here. It does have a chamber lock on the inside of it, so that none of your shit's going to spin out on you or anything like that. It's got this little glass piece with a chamber, so that way whenever you pop it into the deck right here, it fits right. Well, it might help if I put the glass on there. Forgive me, guys, this is my first one. Okay, so whenever you do have the glass on there, it fits right snug over those 2 posts right there, and it's not going to move whatsoever. You can see the little Fishbone logo right there. But really cool about this device is that you can actually, if you prefer not to have that on there, you can take that piece and it removes just as easy as that. So that way you can take it and you could just pop it in there just like that. I personally would prefer it like this, just so it wouldn't have to worry about any spinning or having broken glass or anything like that. But other than that, guys, sorry I had to answer a phone call real quick. But other than that, with the Fishbone, man, this thing is definitely worth the bang for the buck, man. It definitely hits like a champ. I've noticed that all my builds can fit in there with no problem. This thing easily has capabilities of even able to fit 18 gauge through the holes, man, with no problem. Build deck, however, is not the biggest one in the world, but it is easy to fit your coils in there with no issues whatsoever. But like I said, guys, I'm going to try to be doing these review videos as often as I possibly can. So go down in the comments and tell me if there's any personal products that you would like me to review, man. Other than that, guys, y'all have a great evening. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys will keep tuning in with me every night.